cut my head off like this. Ooh.
I don't know
Black
who
Lives
you
Matter.
Dude, who are you talking
Black
to?
Lives Matter, my blood on the walls. You want a genocide against white people? Okay, go for it. Here's those people to the population. Good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Hey, I made a man. I made a man. So you guys come here very often? My name's Amanda Manson. You ever hear of Charlie Manson?
Mama, I know I'm a demon. It ain't nothing she could do but pray for me.
Hello and welcome back to A Slightly Twisted Female. I'm your host, Brittany Rue. Welcome to Not Our Crimes, where we chronicle the crimes of trans-identifying males who are committing heinous crimes, rapes, femicide, murder, all levels of sexual harassment, stalking, and who are being granted access to female-only prisons and female only, not anymore, clearly, who are being named in the media as she, her, hers pronouns, who are being referred to by the female alias. Could you imagine at like any other time in history if a murderer decided they wanted to come up with a new name, you know, I guess to like not sully their birth name, and the media being like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, no problem. Oh, absolutely. Oh, he wants to go by Jonathan now. Oh, no problem. Let's get right on that. You know, and so these are males who are requesting access to female prisons. They are aggressively trying to socially transition and present as women, and a lot of them are only doing so after they are arrested and even convicted. So, of course, you know, these men are facing long sentences, and now all of a sudden they're feeling super dysphoric. And to add insult to injury, a lot of these males are accessing free cosmetic surgery paid for by the state, while cancer patients, pregnant women are not getting adequate health care. And these males are getting very expensive state paid for cosmetic surgery, breast implants. I mean, the insult is unbelievable. It's also important to mention that a lot of these males who are securing transfers to women's prisons are being housed amongst females who are not violent offenders. We know the vast majority of women who are incarcerated for nonviolent offenses. So imagine getting in trouble for some sort of a theft, shoplifting, some sort of crime of desperation, and now you are being housed with a sex offender, a full-bodied sex offender. It used to be that these males would have to go through some sort of sex simulation, not a sex change because you can't change your sex, but a sex simulation surgery, a bottom surgery, aka self-castration and genital mutilation. But that's not even the case anymore. Now they just need to identify. Self-identification laws. Who are we to question, you know? He said his name was Bertha. Well, who are we to question? Could you imagine at any other time in history if a man would go up and say, oh, you know, I no longer feel like I don't want to mess up my birth name. I want you to call me this. And everyone's like, oh, sure, no, absolutely. So these crimes are really just to underscore how much societies across the world in 2022 do not value the lives and well-being of women, and the preference is given to the feelings of men. And it is the most dangerous, most perverted men in our society who are being prioritized.
So this series will chronicle a different trans-identified male each week. We will go through the situations, the circumstances, and not only the crimes of the male, but the crimes of the society and every single person involved in enabling men to have access to vulnerable women, to engage in cruel and unusual punishment. So again, what we're not going to do is we are not going to scapegoat these individual males, because these males are not powerful without the backing of state officials, state actors, and state agencies and state funding to empower them to abuse and further victimize women even after they have received their sentence. Spread these videos far and wide, because as you know, this is not being paid attention to. This is not getting the coverage that it deserves. And this is being codified into law. We must fight back. These are not our crimes. If you'd like to support the project, you can send support at the following. Email me, and if you have any tips for a story that you would like to see me covered, you can email me at aslightlytwistedfemale@gmail.com. My PayPal is at the same address, slightlytwistedfemale@gmail.com. Cash App is money symbol a slightly twisted XX. Any support really helps. I'm obviously, I just do this in my free time. But I want to be able to continue making work. But again, send me any tips, any stories, comment in the comment section, any stories that you would like to see me cover. Please like, share, just subscribe, help me get these analytics up so we can get these stories out. And stay strong, you guys. This is an uphill David and Goliath battle, but we will win. I promise you, we will win. Because we have the strength of truth on our side. Be blessed.